Masters and fellow practitioners. Today we are in this area, and it is the third time that we give lectures on the Sutra of Infinite Life. In the past 10 years, we have taught this sutra many times in many countries and regions around the world, and this is the 10th time. If you listen to and compare the lectures on the tapes each time, you will find that they are different. Why do I want to teach this scripture again this time? The scriptures have been opened recently, and there are many new revelations. As the great ancient virtue said, the realm is different every year. These enlightenment places and experiences should be brought forward to share with fellow practitioners. In this lecture, we will focus on action and fruit. The fellow practitioners can be said to be old practitioners. Those who came to the lecture today are not beginners, they are all experienced practitioners. They all know that each sutra has 4 parts: teaching, principle, action, and fruit. In Buddhism, it is also called they are teaching scriptures, rationale scriptures, action scriptures, and fruit scriptures. The text of this sutra belongs to teaching. The theories and principles described in the text are principle. In addition, it also teaches us how to study, how to implement the theories and methods of the scriptures in our lives, which is called practicing the scriptures. When we have attained a realm in practice, we can compare and verify our realm with this scripture. In our daily life, our views and thoughts on the universe and life, as well as our usual approach to people, things, and things are consistent with each other. The Buddha taught us that there is a difference in the scriptures, which is called fruit. The scriptures have teaching, principle, action, and fruit, and we learn to have faith, understanding, practice, and prove. In previous years, when we introduced this sutra, we focused on faith and understanding. We hope that after listening to it, fellow practitioners will generate faith and be able to interpret the meaning in the scriptures. But this time we shifted the focus to action and prove. We study this sutra, how every word and every sentence in this sutra can be implemented in our life, in our daily work. In dealing with people and socializing, this kind of learning is very meaningful. So this time I will report to you, there are some differences from the past. We can omit the part about the teachings and focus on the practice. The teachings have been mentioned many times before. There are audio tapes, videotapes, and handouts in circulation. And you can use them as a reference, so today we will omit the metaphysical meaning. Among the 4 volumes in the lecture notes, the metaphysical meaning occupies 1 volume, a quarter. Today we will go directly to the scriptures and start from the scriptures. But when we talk about the scriptures, the topic cannot be omitted, so we should look at the topic first. The title of this sutra, Upasaka Sha Lien Ju's Grand Consolidated Edition, is a combination of the Song translation and the Chinese translation. It is really seamless and the consolidated is very perfect. The meaning of the 12 translations of the Infinite Life Sutra is contained in it. And it is not just the 12 translations of the Infinite Life Sutra are inseparable from this scripture topic, and the scripture topic is like a program, and they are all included in this program. The World-Honored One said so, all the Buddhas and Tathagatas of the 10 directions and the 3 times. And the immeasurable and boundless Dharma doors taught to all sentient beings, cannot be separated from this sutra. The sutra is really the general outline of Dzogchen Dharma, or the Great Perfection. We build confidence from this question, and experience the complete belief, understanding, action, and proof from this question. The scriptures are. The Buddha speaks of the Infinite Life Sutra of adornment, purity, equality and enlightenment of the Mahayana school. For the convenience of introduction, we divide it into 8 subsections. The word Buddha in the first paragraph. Buddha is transliterated from Indian Sanskrit. Buddhism was introduced to China during the Han Dynasty, and large-scale translation was done through the support of the state. The work of translation is actually very difficult. There were not many Chinese characters at that time, and there were many classic meanings that were not found in our Chinese characters, so we had to create characters as a last resort. In order to translate Buddhist scriptures, many new characters were created. The word Buddha was created at that time, and there was no such character in ancient times. Buddha is a human being, so the word human is added next to the word. The sound is Buddha, so the word pho is used, which is to synthesize a new word. Before Buddhism came to China, there was no such character, it was a newly created character. When we recite this word, we become Buddhas. In fact, it is an abbreviation for Buddhaya. Chinese people like simplicity, so they omit the ending sound and just call it a Buddha. It means enlightenment, which everyone knows, and it includes self-awareness, awareness of others, and consummation of enlightenment. Including these three meanings. These three meanings are very deep and very broad. When we study Buddhism, we must learn to be enlightened. If we are enlightened, we will not be deluded. If we are enlightened and not deluded, this person will become a Buddha.